Hello YouTube. So I have a review here of The Final Destination. I just watched this last night, and okay, so pretty much this movie is pretty intense. But one thing you have to be a fan of the other films to like this one, because this is basically the director's thanks to everyone, like everyone who has seen the other movies and liked them, like if they're a fan like me. This is the fourth one. Is pretty much like what we want to see, more silly deaths and shit. And it's, yeah, there's some silly shit in this movie, like, I don't know, the acting. Okay, when I first heard of this movie, I was like, no shit, I have to go see it. Then I was like, in 3D, gay. Which is alright, so I didn't see it in 3D though, thank God. But the acting was pretty good, believable. And this is actually the first Final Destination movie that I've seen that all the main characters, like there's main characters and there's the characters that we can kill off but we don't care about, because anyway, yeah. But all the main characters I actually liked. There was no there's no characters that I didn't want to not die. You get it. Anyway, yeah, but and I thought the movie was really cool because, like, there's little snippets in the movie that are referring to the other movies. I'm not going to give anything away, but it's pretty cool. And the opening credits, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in a movie. It was all the deaths and stuff from, like, the other movies, like X-rays and shit. It was so cool. It was so cool. Yeah, all the deaths. The deaths were pretty. Some of them were believable, but there was some in there that were like, really? No. There's a man who gets hit in the stomach with a fire extinguisher, like a NOS tank, and it hits him in the stomach, and it carries him all the way back to the fence and just kind of pushes him through a little bit. And I was like, gay. Yeah, but some of them were pretty silly, and some of them were interesting. But, you know, the whole premonition thing, like, I don't know where they got the race car thing from. That kind of seems like a stupid idea. Like, there's so many other things out there they could have put as a big disaster, and like a building collapsing or something. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. But no, like, the whole race car thing, that's stupid. Really stupid. Anyway, but the ending of this movie, I'm not gonna say anything, but just horrible f***ing ending. Doesn't deserve to be an ending. I'm not gonna like recommend this movie to anyone because I don't know who's a fan or who's not a fan. So I'm recommending it to fans. If you're a fan of these movies, you definitely go see it. Like, yeah, I've been taken surprised by this movie because when I first heard of it, I was like, that's really gay. That's gonna be stupid. You know, because I thought it was going to be like an independent movie, like one of those off-the-radar directors going to make this movie, like, because there hasn't been a Final Destination movie made in so long, and, you know, how they did that with Wrong Turn. With Wrong Turn 2, that's a pretty good movie, though. And then 3, like, whatever, but, I thought it was going to be gay, but then I watched it, and I'm like, f***ing A, it's pretty sweet. It is. So I recommend it to fans, but if you're not a fan, don't do it. Don't do it. So my rating for this, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Definite go see for the fans. Alright, yeah, so that is my review of The Final Destination. I have no idea what I'm going to do for my next review, but since my birthday's in like 5 days, I'm probably going to buy Halloween 2 and do that movie, because it's Rob Zombie. That's enough for me. Rob Zombie, yeah. And yeah, that's about it, actually. That's about it. So look forward to Halloween 2.